Hello and welcome to The Update. I'm Heidi Tiltons. One of convicted sex offender Robert Hughes' victims has revealed she broke down when she learned he'd been granted parole. The former Hey Dad star has been in jail since 2014 after being convicted of abusing 4 girls in the 80s and 90s. Co-star Sarah Monahan says she was overcome with emotion after learning her abuser would be freed.
They called and I did not make it through the phone call without just the tears coming out. And I don't know if I was just really upset or if it was just the release of the last 12 years.
The 73-year-old will be deported to the UK after renouncing his Australian citizenship. Health officials are scrambling to find the source of Australia's third monkeypox case. A second Sydney man has been diagnosed with the virus. He had recently returned from Queensland and had no contact with the other cases in Melbourne or Sydney. The federal government says it's not that easy to pull the gas trigger in a bid to increase local supply. A series of events is contributing to a gas shortage across the eastern states as well as Tasmania and South Australia, with the opposition calling on Labor to reduce the amount of gas sold overseas. But Energy Minister Chris Bowen says he won't be making knee-jerk decisions.
It cannot come into force until 1 January next year, even if it was pulled today. It is not a short-term answer. There is a process outlined under law of consultation which would have to occur before it could be implemented. It is a supply trigger, not a price trigger.
Australia has inked a new aid partnership with Samoa during the foreign minister's visit to the country. Penny Wong is embarking on a 48-hour tour of the region, which will also take in Tonga. We're being warned we'll soon be feeling even more of a sting at the supermarket, with the boss of Coles predicting some shoppers will see their grocery bills double. Stephen Kane says supermarkets are being forced into massive price increases as suppliers struggle with soaring production costs. In entertainment news, actor Johnny Depp says a jury has given him his life back after finding he was defamed by ex-wife Amber Heard. The Hollywood star has been awarded $21 million in damages over her domestic abuse claims. Kim Kardashian admits she was after just a quick fling when she pursued her Pete Davidson. But the reality star says she's happy she and the former SNL comedian are in a relationship. And Elton John has been snapped in a wheelchair ahead of his performance at the Queen's Platinum Jubilee concert. Wearing one of his trademark Gucci tracksuits, the 75-year-old was photographed at a German airport heading to record his part of the performance alongside Diana Ross and Queen. In sport, the AFL has contacted Buddy Franklin to apologise for a comment made during last night's tribunal hearing. A lawyer described the Swans' strike on Trent Cotchin as cowardly. The AFL says there are no cowardly players in the league, let alone Lance Franklin, and he is a champion of the game. The Socceroos have enjoyed victory in their final warm-up match before their do-or-die World Cup qualifiers. Australia came from behind to defeat Jordan 2-1 in Qatar. And Iga Swiatek has extended her winning streak to 33 matches, moving into the semi-finals of the French Open. And for even more sports news, make sure you check out the Sports Update. You'll find it wherever you're listening to this show.